Youth are our future. Youth are also our present.
SDGs rock!
Often people will talk about youth as our future leaders, but they're our current leaders. What they're doing now, today, is critically important to our collective future. When you think about what's happening in the Arctic, it's a natural history event. And I would suggest it's the most significant natural history event of our lifetime. And so it's critically important that young people understand what's happening in the Arctic, why it matters, but also understand how they can affect the future of the Arctic. The Canadian Museum of Nature has a mission to inspire understanding and respect for nature. Students on Ice is engaged in exactly the same mission. Both have a particular focus on the Arctic. So we are natural partners in the study of and the sharing of information about the Arctic.
I encourage you to get right down on your hands and knees and take a close look. If anybody brought their hand lens, this will help you see things very, very close up.
The museum has been a partner of Students on Ice since the inaugural expedition in 2000. The biggest part that we play is by providing 2 research scientists on every expedition.
This plant right here, for example, is blackberry or crowberry or impeachum.
We can work directly with the students and engage them in the science of the natural world, whether it's learning about plants, animals, minerals, or fossils. More recently, we collaborated on the Canada C3 expedition, and the museum stepped up and offered to be the scientific lead on the Canada C3 expedition. And it was our Vice President, Research and Collections, Dr. Mark Graham, who served as the Chief Science Officer for the Canada C3 expedition. Basically recruiting scientists from across Canada with a particular focus on the natural history museums of Canada and inviting them to do their research on the Canada C3 expedition throughout its 150-day journey. When I think about the next 20 years of the partnership that the museum has with Students on Ice, I see us increasingly engaging with community, with stakeholders, with scientists outside of our usual network, because the challenges that our planet is facing in terms of climate change and biodiversity loss is something that none of us can address alone. I think you're going to see us doing more and more together on the national and the global stage in the next 20 years.